I'm Shad, and today we are going to make salt baked fish. For this recipe, you will need all these ingredients. We are using a Japanese sea bass, a lemon, 2 egg whites, salt, basically a whole packet, it's 500 grams, whatever seasonings you want. We are using black pepper, garlic powder. Use fresh dill, that is very important. We love that so much because it makes every fish taste delicious. And here we are slicing a lemon. And you can see that I am trying to slice it pretty, but I am extremely amateur because I don't usually cook. But I am now learning how to make this fish from scratch right at this moment, on the fly. And yes, I'm very pleased with cutting my lemons, and now I am trying to stack it nicely in a tall tower. But then I am now deciding to shift it to the marble slab because my dear chef, master chef, is telling me that actually we need this for the next step. Now we are going to separate the egg whites from the yolk. So here I am cracking the egg and being very scared to get the yolks messed up. Yes, so just be sure not to get the yolk into the egg whites. And I am now doing the second egg, and for some reason I feel grossed out by how this particular egg white looks like mucus.
Feels like mucus.
But then I am now very happy holding the egg yolk because it looks really cute.
Yeah, cute little egg yolk.
There, I want to show it to you guys. So you can reserve the egg yolk to make a very special avocado dish later that we will also show you. And now we will whisk the egg whites. So as usual, set it on the lowest speed first so you don't splash all the egg whites everywhere. And it helps to have a really big dish or bowl like this. And split, 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 split. What we're trying to do is to achieve stiff peaks like a regular meringue for those of you who bake. Split, 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 split. It's not there yet, it's just very foamy. Okay, so it seems to be thicker now. And you can check. This is still a little bit too liquidy, so let's just keep going. Yeah, I'm trying to show you that no, this is not the right consistency yet. Split, 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 split. Ta-da! This is what you will have. And yeah, you can see that it's longer and it's just basically holding its shape better than just now. So you are ready to go into the next step, which I'm excited about because I really love salt ever since I was a child. And we're gonna use the whole pack. So snip, snip, snip. And then you can pour the whole thing into your big bowl. And this is where all your childhood dreams come alive because you are going to use your hands to mix it all in, and it's gonna feel like wet sand. That is the consistency that we're trying to achieve, wet sand. And I love it because it is so white. Like I'm mixing white salt with egg whites and it just looks so pretty and pure. And yeah, that was actually really fast. Yeah, I think that was the consistency that we're trying to achieve. So now get your foil and just create a layer of the salt and egg white base. So smooth it out. Try not to get any of the holes in there because you need something that would hold the fish well. So create a layer. Doesn't need to be too thick. And here I am trying to figure out how much of it to lay out, and my third hand is trying to measure the fish for me so that we can get an idea of how much salt to spread out. Ta-da! So yeah, actually the fish isn't very big because it's gonna fit into our tiny little air fryer later. Yes, this is an air fryer recipe if you didn't know. Okay, so before we put the fish, we are going to lay out our pretty lemon slices. So because it's so small, I'm only putting 2 first and then putting the beautiful dill that we all love because dill is an amazing match made with fish. Is that grammatically correct? I don't know. the small little pieces first, and then there. I'm checking with my third hand to see if it's correct, but alright. Now time for the fish! So, as you can see, I am gingerly holding it because I have not held a raw fish in years. Yeah, and I am not very happy about it. You can see my gross and disgusted face because I am so typical that I do not cook and don't like smells and slimy things. Okay, so we are actually going to season the fish, the middle of the fish to be precise, with our favorite ingredients. So lots of black pepper because we love that, and yes, use fresh black pepper if you have it because then the aroma is much stronger. And my third hand is very kindly opening the fish for me because I just don't want to touch it that much. Shake, shake, shake so that you don't get all the gross black pepper on the table. And garlic powder, we are very excited about garlic, so you will see that I will do a big shake and there will be a whole shower of garlic powder that comes out. Ta-da! Lots of garlic. Yum yum. And then salt. So actually the salt crust doesn't season the fish, contrary to what you see. It is actually just an insulation. So you still have to season the middle parts, and I think I've become more confident in touching the fish, so you will see that I am trying to now stuff it with the lemon and dill again. So I guess try to arrange it so that the tinier pieces are at the mouth, at the head, and you can try to put as much as you can so that the fish smells really great after that. So stuff, 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 stuff. I think I was trying to aim for 2 pieces, or rather 2 slices of the lemons and majority of the sprigs. Yeah, see, it looks like a little forest in the fish's stomach. And the fish actually becomes really fat. But let's go, happy stuffing! Okay, so our master chef actually is very fancy and has a thermometer. And this is entirely optional. If you follow instructions, it should be great. Okay, so now you can put the rest of your lemons and your dill on top. So put the dill first because if not, I would rather at first I put the lemons first and then apparently it doesn't penetrate through the skin. So yeah, do it in the order that I did. And then you can cover it with your beautiful salt egg mixture. Cover the entire thing. It's a bit tricky at first if you see the lemons actually fall off, but it's okay, you can just adjust it like what I'm doing. And then just cover all the holes. And this is actually very fun because yeah, it feels like you're at the beach, but actually it is very pretty white sand and white salt. And I love salt, like what I said. So I am taking very long to do this, so very soon you will see my third hand once again coming in to help me cover the rest of the fish. The last bits, and yes, my third hand is here. So you don't actually have to cover the head and the tail because you're not eating those parts, and the main part of the fish is the body which cooks it. Ta-da! And we are almost done. Yay! This is me being very happy that all the dirty work is over and I've washed my hands, so I'm very pleased. So now we are gonna take the whole thing and put it into our air fryer. Ta-da! Because we have no oven. So for those of you who don't know, the air fryer is basically a tiny oven. So feel free to use an oven. Okay, so we will bake this, or rather air fry this for 200 degrees for 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes because we are supposed to let it continue to sit inside the air fryer and cook for another 30 minutes because the salt crust is so good at insulating all the heat. And then you'll have a perfect fish. As you can see, I'm very excited to open the air fryer because I can smell it. It smells good. Yay! see the beautiful golden crust. Yep, we're so excited, but we are showing it to you first. Okay. Yeah. And then, okay, what you must do at this point is try to raise the foil up so that when you break the crust, the salt bits don't fly everywhere, or rather it tries to catch it. We're using the back of a spatula, or rather the end of the spatula, yes, to break open the salt crust. And apparently we're going to try to break it in a line across, but that will not happen, as you will see. Wow, it sounds so good. It's very satisfying to hear the breaking. And then you just push it off gently to reveal the meat and the smells. And it smells really good. If you were here, you could smell it. It smells like lemon and it smells like dill. And basically it just doesn't smell fishy at all, which is what we were trying to go for. And that's it. It's so simple. Close up. And another close up.